News 8 would like to thank Barnum Financial Group, Michael's Jewelers, and all of you who participated in our competition for a cause, the Great 8 Holiday Give. Although Storm Team 8 ended up getting more presents than the News 8 anchors, the real winners, of course, are the hundreds of boys and girls who will now have a brighter holiday. Joining me now are Mark Michaels, the owners of Michael's Jewelers, and Storm Team 8 meteorologist Sam Cantro. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Happy to be here.
Mark, I want to start with you. Why did Michael's Jewelers decide to take part in this event?
Well, we've been a part of the Connecticut community for 130 years, and it's just a small way that we give back to all the people that have patronized us.
Sure. And Sam, this was a friendly competition. Why don't you recap it for our viewers?
I'm glad that you say the
friendly.
word. I'm glad you say the word friendly. I mean, you know, we always joked around, and I told you guys before about a story where I went up to Darren Kramer and I said, "Hey, by the way, just so you know, we ended up getting 100 and something more toys than you guys did." But you know, you step back and you realize what the whole point of this is, and the whole point of it is literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of gifts are being given to kids who can't normally have them.
Right.
And you look at the array of things that are surrounding us, and it's just unbelievable. And it's so great to be able to have the opportunity to do that and take part in it too. I'll tell you one really funny story. I had a neighbor who actually stuck toys on my doorstep, and I went home and I walked in the front door, and there was a sticker right there that said, "Hey, here's some toys for the thing." And
so
that's
you
the
brought
whole
them
point.
in, right?
I promise I brought them in. I promise.
And Mark, you had a drop-off location at your store. Is that how it worked?
Yes, in all of our 10 locations, we had boxes set up, and that's how we collected everything.
Very good. And you're located, we could find a Michael's in this state if we needed to get one, right?
Absolutely. We're all covered the whole state.
Very good. And lots of different items here for all sorts of ages. A lot of happy holidays for the kids that'll be taking part there. In addition to Michael's and Barnum, we'd like to give a special shout out to Red Dog Saloon, Peck Place in Orange, and Shoreline CrossFit for their efforts to make this season a little more magical for kids in need. And Mark, you brought some fun, sparkly items with you today. In case you haven't found a perfect Christmas gift yet, there's still plenty of time.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Talk to me a little bit about what we have here. Why don't we start with the necklaces?
Well, what we have here is a diamond necklace, which is one of the real popular trends right now. It's called Heartbeat. It's actually a diamond that shimmers with motion right here, which is very nice. So you can see that. Over here we have what we call our Hearts and Arrow Inspiration Pendant. It's an exceptional quality with precision cutting, so you get maximum sparkle. And flanked here, we have what's called Mi Moneda, which is one of the very popular fashion trends now. It's Spanish for coin. It's interchangeable.
Mm-hmm. How does this work? Are ladies wearing two at a time, or they're just kind of taking the gemstone out of it, or?
Well, pretty much they start with one single item, and they go out and they buy different coins, so this way they can match it with different
outfits.
Outfits, yeah, exactly.
Very good, and still very popular Pandora items?
Yes, definitely a favorite. Pandora, which was known for their bracelets, now has a full line of jewelry. As you can see, these are nicely made in sterling silver, a Swarovski crystal with all different kinds of designs. Really something for everybody.
And who wouldn't want an engagement ring on Christmas morning, right? You have those too, don't you, Mark?
Oh, yes, we do. It's actually the most popular time of the year. We have introduced this year a rose gold with white gold, which is a prevailing trend. And also the thin diamonds around a center stone is a very popular design element. Very
good. Sam, I want to ask you, how's your holiday shopping going?
I'm doing okay. You know, the holiday for me actually starts tonight, which is Hanukkah. So it's 8 days. It's more gifts. It's more gifts, but I don't have to spend as much money on the gifts, which is fun, you know, which is good as well.
Do you get a big gift at the end? How does it work?
That's kind of what you can do. Sometimes that's what they do for the kids. But it sort of does depend on you know what your
family does. Sure, that makes sense.
And what your family does too. But listen, it's a fun time of the year nonetheless. And I can tell you, we went to your location a couple of days ago, and at 9 o'clock in the morning, there were people that were waiting outside to go inside to the place. So
you're busy this time of year, huh?
Yes, well, it's expanded hours. As you know, in retail, we open 8 o'clock in the morning, stay open till 10 o'clock at night, and Black Friday, we put in a lot of hours.
Well, you can't go wrong with one of the gifts, though, right? Jewelry is always a sure bet. I feel like,
Absolutely.
right? All right, says me, right?
Yes, says
All
me.
right, for more information on anything you saw today, you can head over to Michaels.com, MichaelsJewelers.com. That's the website. You can see it on your screen there. And of course, thank you all for participating in the Great 8 Holiday Gift. Sam, always nice to have you here.
Great to be
Mark,
here.
you better get back to the shop. It's busy.
Yep,
I know
it's
it is.